Well, the highest number of new COVID cases in Wisconsin this week are in young people under the age of 18.
And at the same time, millions of vaccinations have gone into arms in the state.
Dr. Zorba Paster joins us for his weekly visit. Welcome to you, Zorba.
Hi, Zorba.
Good to be here.
Is it concerning that the number of cases of COVID is going up, including hospitalizations?
Absolutely. It's always important. We are not out of the woods. It's still important to socially distance 6 feet apart. It's still important to wear the mask, regardless of what the politicians said. Good sense is to wear that mask. And we have to be careful indoors. It doesn't mean that we can't go outside or go inside. It means that if you're going to go to a restaurant, choose your restaurant. Make sure they're following the right protocols and don't engage with too many people. It's very, very concerning.
So if you're doubly vaccinated and you're protected and you want to travel, is it safe to do that now?
Absolutely, and that's what the CDC says. CDC says if you're vaccinated, if you've had your booster and you're 2 weeks post-booster, you're as safe to travel as you can be. So what does that mean? That still means you have to take the safety precautions in the airport by making sure you're socially distanced, that you wear your masks, that you wash your hands, that you still use the right safety precautions, but it means your risk is extremely low. Now, is it zero? It's not zero, but it's not zero when you get in your car. It's not zero when you go on the Beltline during the day. It's certainly not zero when you go on the Beltline at 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday when they're drunks on the Beltline. And that means you still have to take precautions when you go out. But the answer is yes, it's okay to go to restaurants that are opened up to the 25 or 50% capacity as Dane County recommends, and it's okay to travel.
And the CDC is sort of changing the recommendations on deep cleaning.
Deep cleaning. It now says it's very, very, very rare, I'm using 3 varies there, that you can get COVID from a surface. So they are recommending now that schools do not deep clean, that airports do not deep clean, that they use regular cleaning precautions, that the risk of COVID basically was overstated, and that COVID basically you can get from air droplets. This is a huge difference. It means we don't have to wipe down surfaces tremendously in the school between classes, and it's going to free up things which are really important for public safety, and public safety is not deep cleaning. If you're cleaning all the packages that come into your house, forget it. You don't have to do it. On the other hand, you do have to wash your hands, you do have to wear a mask, and you still have to socially distance.
We've been doing well in terms of vaccinations in Wisconsin,
Right.
but we're sort of in a race between the vaccines and the variants. What is the situation now? Is that why all of the cases and hospitalizations are rising, because of the variants?
I think the variants are the things that are really important. And it's just like influenza in the 1920s. It turns out the variants are the ones that are not hit as well as the regular, if you will say the regular COVID, and those are the ones that are more infectious. And that's why the race to vaccinate is on. And I had a couple people in my office today who were right on the fence of vaccination. I talked to them about the real data, and both of them said, you're right, I'm going to get vaccinated. And that's it. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends. The truth is out there. The vaccines are safe.
All right, it's time to get your questions answered. 270-9933 is the number to call. We'll get to your questions for Dr. Zorba when we come back.